Alright, back again, and here we will start. So first thing we will do is, for this level we will try to make a prefab for each one of the UI element, and to do this we will go to level static immovable. Here this is our level 1. I'll try to duplicate it and we'll rename it to level 2 or something like this. It would be off by default. We will change the name to run of hell heck of run, and star text to mission star text would be something like no more bosses, and success will be great job. Or we can do this, we can put the things here later. So the idea is that we will populate these things here at the runtime. So what we can do is head over to our level selection canvases, and here we will try to find the scroll view. This is our scroll view, and inside scroll bar horizontal there is inside viewport there is a content, and this is the button, and inside button we will try to add a TextMeshPro component here. UI TextMeshPro component, and we will center it like this, turn it to auto size like this, change the width, set it to center like this, change the color to yellow, and purple or white, or you guys can also set the gradient here. Alright, so first thing is first, that is we will try to copy it to make a prefab here, and inside SG button we will rename this to level scroll icon, and let's delete all these. And inside scroll view we will make a script. So go to scripts folder, alright, so where was the script folder? Simply search it here, as we couldn't find from the so we will look for the name here, and once it's found we can, so this is the folder that we want. Here we can create a folder, or either we can use this LevelData here class to populate, or we can create a new script here. script, mono behavior script. Script would be populate scroll view from level data, and double click it. So once it's open, we will do the further changes on it. So let's drag and drop this to ScrollView. Populate ScrollView. This is the script that we have put on the ScrollView. So first thing we will do is get this prefab here, content prefab. So simply get two game objects here, public game object, content bar, and before that we will get public game object what is this? This is level static immovable, level level parent. This will tell us how many child, this will tell us how many levels exist. And inside, if we head back to our docs.unity, we will try to look for get component. If we search here, get component game object, this is component.getComponentsInChildren. So this is our game object dot get components in children is what we want specifically. So game object dot get components in children, you can use either of them. Since we referenced a game object, we will use this get components in children, and use is pretty simple. So we will try to find the level data here. So by default it doesn't look for the inactive game objects, if I'm not wrong, whether to include any. So we have to, if we need to turn this get components in children, so if I can show you this object get components, and this is how we will do it. So let's use this here like this. Simply in start, instead of hinge joint, we will be looking for a level data class. And why we are looking for level data is pretty much obvious at this point, but I will explain again that this is the parent that we will reference, and then each one will have level data. So as many components will have level data will be the number of the level parents, and we will also set the content bar properties. So let's put the script name here, and this is the object parent. Script name goes here again like this, and then here we will call it LD and name it again back as LD like this, and instead of this we will simply populate the content bar accordingly. Also the content bar game object, by default, if we can see, you does not reference the TextMeshPro component, so we will need to create another reference, another script, sorry, here. So create one behavior script, name would be button text reference, and since it will be used in level, we can put level name, or it is bit of generic thing, so we will simply put it like this and then double click it, and inside this level scroll icon, here we will reference the text script. So this is the script, and here we will reference the text component. Public TextMeshPro main, and then we will reference it. We will reference it here. So you can content bar prefab. Content bar will be the parent. So we will not change it, rather create a new object, button or icon prefab, and inside content we will make use of instantiate again. Instantiate, which is pretty simple, as I've explained earlier. It will simply make a copy of the prefabs. So this is the object dot instantiate. So this is these are a couple of ways we can use it. So let's stick with the basic one. So this is the content bar, and here we will which is the parent of the object. So first thing is, let's prefab initialize into something random. Game object new icon is equal to instantiate also. Before instantiating, we will search for the before instantiating the prefabs. Before instantiating the prefabs, we will check if they are already this is something to do, and we will do this in next tutorial. But in this tutorial, let's populate it first time. Let's populate it first time. So first thing it will do is look for the level data, and inside it will look for level data components, even if the game object is turned off. This is what it means, and I've explained this here already. So include in inactive is equal to false is by default value. False is by default value. What this means is, and we have passed true, so it will look for inactive game objects as well in the search. So all the levels number are here. Now we are simply populating the icon. and the prefab is this prefab that we want to create. And we can simply put the position to any position here. So let's give the position to 0 because this content filter will automatically. So horizontal layout group on parent which is content bar will automatically do the fitting thing for us. So we don't have to worry about fitting things into specific, say we have to indent in a specific way that it looks good on your screen or it is viewable. So this is pretty much any value I give here. So let's say if this is the vector here, I'll copy it and vector 3 temporary vector is equal to something like this. Oops. So any vector that I will give here will be stored here, and it won't be throwing any sort of error. So let's put the same value here, comment this out, and if we head back to our this prefab here. So we will pass this temp here. No matter the value, it will be resized already. No matter the value here, it will be resized or sized by the parent game object named content bar. So this is why we are pretty flexible here on things, on putting the temp here. Oops, I have already put it. So let's now we have so now the new icon is now for each level data, now for each level, each icon is initialized. And now we have to put this as a child. So we'll simply set new icon, new icon dot transform dot parent. Here we will set this parent, change the parent of new icon to content bar, and once this is done, I think this will do the job. So yes, now we have to put references here. So first thing we'll do is put the TextMeshPro component here, and this new icon dot get component. The component name is button text reference, and object and the reference of the TextMeshPro component was main. So we'll simply index.main dot text is equal to level.name or new icon.name. So what we will do is press so the name is stored in the level parent. So we'll simply get the level data here, LD, which is LD, string level name is equal to LD dot level name, something like this, and I'll save it here, put it here. And now this is the content bar dot transform, which will change the icon here, and this is it, I guess. And now if we run it, it will look for so this was the content, or sorry, we didn't give the references here yet. This is the scroll view, and here we missed the references though. So the level parent was this level parent, and this is the content bar, this bar, and the icon prefab was, if we go in script, level scroll icon. And now if we can see, there will be bunch of values, as you can see, that have initialized at the runtime. So as you can see, they do show up. However, the resize thing is not working yet, because so if we copy this here component here, remove component and paste component as new. Yep, so this is the two levels that have showed up, justice served and heck of run. And the only problem with this is that sizing hasn't been adjusted, and the rest of it is work. So we will look how we will look in next tutorial how we can make it look better. Thank you.